Are you tired of the endless gray of winter? Do you find yourself dreaming of an escape to a world that feels a little more magical? Well, this journey will transport you to 20 of Europe's most enchanting winter destinations. These are places so beautiful, they look like they were pulled straight out of a fairy tale. From the snow-dusted spires of Prague to the icy wonders of the Swiss Alps, get ready to rediscover the magic of winter. Our journey begins not in a land of deep snow and ice, but in a place where the winter sun offers a gentle, golden embrace. We're kicking things off with number 20, Barcelona, Spain. While many people look for snow-covered landscapes, Barcelona offers a different kind of winter magic. One filled with mild weather, festive lights, and the chance to explore a world-renowned city without the bustling summer crowds. Imagine strolling through the whimsical Park Güell, or standing in awe before Gaudi's magnificent Sagrada Familia, all under a clear, crisp winter sky. The usual crowds of tourists have thinned out, allowing for a more intimate and personal experience with these architectural marvels. The city's Gothic quarter, a maze of narrow, historic streets, becomes even more enchanting. As dusk falls, the lanes are lit up by twinkling Christmas lights, creating a captivating atmosphere. At the heart of this district, in front of the Grand Barcelona Cathedral, you'll find the historic Fira de Santa Lucia. This Christmas market has been a Barcelona tradition since 1786, a place where you can wander through stalls selling handcrafted gifts, intricate nativity figures, and all sorts of festive decorations. The air is filled with the scent of roasted chestnuts and cheerful holiday music, offering a cozy and festive experience. With average high temperatures hovering around a pleasant 15 degrees Celsius, it's the perfect escape for those looking to trade bitter cold for a milder, sunnier, yet equally festive winter holiday. January is a great time to visit, as the holiday lights are still sparkling but hotel prices become more affordable, giving you the perfect opportunity to savor the city's celebrated tapas in peace. From the mild shores of Spain, our journey now takes us deep into the heart of Transylvania, to a place where history and myth are cloaked in a blanket of winter snow. At number 19, we find Sighisoara, Romania. This medieval citadel, a designated UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a true fairy tale vision in winter. Its colorful buildings and cobblestone streets are often dusted with a layer of fresh snow, transforming the already charming town into a scene from a forgotten storybook. The air is still and quiet, a huge change from the busy summer months, allowing the whispers of history to echo more clearly through its ancient alleyways. Sighisoara is famously known as the birthplace of Vlad the Impaler, the historical figure who inspired the legend of Dracula, and in winter, this connection feels all the more real. The imposing clock tower, the town's stoic guardian, stands tall against the winter sky. Climbing its winding stairs rewards you with a panoramic view of the snow-covered rooftops and the fortified walls that encircle the old citadel, a vista that is both breathtaking and hauntingly beautiful. Wandering through the quiet, snow-filled streets feels like stepping back in time. The holiday markets here are more subdued and traditional than in larger European cities, offering a sense of authentic local charm. You can enjoy the town's festive spirit without the overwhelming crowds, making for a truly cozy and intimate experience. This is a destination for the traveler seeking quiet beauty and a deep sense of history, a place to savor traditional Romanian dishes like sarmale or cabbage rolls, while staying in a historic guest house that feels like part of the fable itself. Venturing north, we arrive at number 18, a town nestled at the foot of the majestic Tatra Mountains, affectionately known as Poland's winter capital. This is a place where the winter spirit is not just present, it's the very soul of the town. The landscape is dominated by charming wooden chalets with steeply pitched roofs, designed to shed the heavy snow that reliably blankets the region from December through February. The architecture itself seems to celebrate winter, creating a scene that is both rustic and deeply romantic. The heart of Zakopane's winter adventure lies in its stunning natural surroundings. You absolutely have to take the funicular railway up Gubalufka Hill. From the summit, a spectacular panorama unfolds, revealing the entire snow-covered town of Zakopane cradled below, with the jagged, formidable peaks of the Tatra Mountains stretching across the horizon under a vast, clear blue sky. The slopes around the town, like those near the bustling Krupovki Street, offer fantastic opportunities for skiing and snowboarding for all skill levels. For those seeking a different kind of thrill, hiking along frozen trails or even embarking on a snowmobile tour is an exhilarating way to explore the pristine wilderness. And after a day out in the crisp mountain air, there is no better way to unwind than by visiting one of the local thermal baths, where you can soak in warm, mineral-rich waters while surrounded by a landscape of pure white snow. And you can't leave Zakopane without trying the local delicacy, oschipek, a smoked sheep's cheese, often grilled and served with cranberry sauce, best enjoyed by a roaring fireplace in a traditional wooden inn. Our journey continues into the heart of the Alps, to a city that wears its title as the capital of the Alps with regal grace. At number 17 is Innsbruck, Austria. Here, the line between city life and the wild Alps is beautifully blurred. The city is dramatically cradled by the towering Nordkette mountain range, whose snow-covered peaks are not just a backdrop, but an integral part of the city's identity and playground. In just minutes, an amazing funicular and cable car system can whisk you from the city center to over 2,000 meters, offering breathtaking views and immediate access to a world of winter sports. Down in the city, Innsbruck's Old Town is a treasure trove of festive enchantment. The streets are lined with medieval buildings, their facades painted in soft pastels, all centered around the iconic golden roof, which gleams against the winter light. During the Advent season, this historic heart transforms into a romantic Christmas market, where dozens of stalls sell traditional handicrafts, delicate glass ornaments, and the comforting aroma of kichel, a traditional fried dough pastry served either sweet with cranberries or savory with sauerkraut, fills the air. You can sip on mulled wine while listening to trumpeters play classic carols from the balcony of the Golden Roof, a daily tradition that fills the square with festive sound. For families, the market at Marktplatz is a wonderland, complete with a carousel and a towering Christmas tree made of Swarovski crystals that sparkles magnificently. Whether you are carving down the slopes of the Nordkette, ice skating in the Old Town, or exploring the frosted grounds of the nearby Ambras Castle, Innsbruck offers a perfect blend of alpine adventure and imperial charm. Leaving the towering Alps behind, we travel to a place where winter's magic is reflected in tranquil canals and whispered along cobblestone lanes. At number 16, we arrive in the storybook city of Bruges, Belgium. Often called the Venice of the North, Bruges in winter sheds its summer crowds and takes on a quiet, almost mystical quality. The city's medieval architecture with its stepped gable houses and Gothic churches looks as if it has been lifted directly from the pages of a Brothers Grimm fairy tale, especially when a delicate frost or a light blanket of snow highlights its intricate details. The heart of winter life in Bruges is the Grote Markt, the central square dominated by the imposing Belfry Tower. Here, a vibrant Christmas market comes to life, its wooden chalets glowing with warm light, offering everything from handmade lace and festive decorations to the irresistible aroma of Belgian waffles and rich, decadent hot chocolate. An ice rink often adds to the festive atmosphere, allowing you to glide beneath the beautifully illuminated historic facades. The city's famous canals take on a special charm in winter. The water is still and dark, perfectly reflecting the twinkling lights and the silhouettes of the ancient buildings and stone bridges that cross them. While the canals rarely freeze solid enough for skating anymore, a boat tour offers a unique perspective, gliding silently past sleeping swans and hidden gardens.
Exploring the city on foot is a journey of discovery, with each turn revealing a new picturesque view, a cozy pub with a crackling fire, or an artisan chocolate shop promising warmth and indulgence. Bruges in winter is a place for romantics, a place to slow down and savor the quiet beauty of a city that feels preserved in time.
For our next destination, we journey to a city of myth, majesty, and a uniquely spirited winter atmosphere. Number 15 is Edinburgh, Scotland. Perched atop a series of volcanic hills, Edinburgh's dramatic landscape is made all the more breathtaking in winter. A dusting of snow on the craggy slopes of Arthur's Seat or a frost-covered Calton Hill provides stunning panoramic views of a city steeped in history. The winter air is crisp and often carries the faint, distant sound of bagpipes, adding to the city's timeless allure. At the heart of it all stands the formidable Edinburgh Castle, its ancient stones looking even more imposing against a gray winter sky. Leading away from it is the Royal Mile, the historic spine of the Old Town, which becomes a focal point of festive activity. Its narrow closes and wynds, already full of character, are adorned with lights, and the street hosts a bustling Christmas market where you can find unique gifts from tartan scarves to artisanal Scottish foods. But where Edinburgh really shines is as the year draws to a close. The city is world-renowned for its Hogmanay celebration, a multi-day New Year's festival that is one of the biggest in the world. The streets come alive with torchlight processions, live music, and street parties, all culminating in a spectacular fireworks display over the castle at midnight. It's an unforgettable way to welcome the new year with a unique Scottish fervor. Even after the festivities, the city's cozy pubs with their roaring fires and its many museums and galleries offer warm refuge and a deep dive into Scotland's rich culture. Our journey now takes us across the Arctic Circle into a realm of perpetual snow and childhood dreams. Welcome to number 14, Rovaniemi, the official hometown of Santa Claus in Finnish Lapland. Here, winter is not just a season, it's a way of life and the source of the region's deepest magic. The landscape is a pristine wilderness of snow-laden forests and frozen rivers where the sun barely rises above the horizon during the polar night, casting an ethereal blue light over everything. The heart and soul of Rovaniemi is the Santa Claus Village, a magical place where the Christmas spirit is alive and well every single day of the year. You can meet Santa Claus himself, send postcards from his official post office with a special Arctic Circle postmark, and literally step across the line that marks the beginning of the Arctic. But the magic of Rovaniemi extends far beyond this festive hub. It is a gateway to some of the most iconic Arctic adventures imaginable. You can embark on a reindeer safari, gliding silently through the snowy woods in a sleigh led by these gentle creatures. For a more exhilarating experience, a husky sledding tour will have you mushing your own team of eager dogs across the vast, white expanse, their joyful barking the only sound in the otherwise silent landscape. And when darkness falls, which it does for most of the day, you have the chance to witness one of nature's most spectacular phenomena, the aurora borealis. If you're lucky, watching the northern lights dance across the sky in vibrant shades of green and purple from a glass igloo is a truly unforgettable experience. From the Arctic Circle, we travel south to the adventure capital of Europe, a place where serene lakes meet the titans of the Swiss Alps. At number 13, we find Interlaken, Switzerland. The town's name, which literally means between lakes, perfectly describes its stunning spot, nestled on a narrow plain between the turquoise waters of Lake Thun and Lake Brienz. In winter, this setting is transformed into a breathtaking spectacle. The lakes take on a deep, mystical quality, their shores often fringed with ice, while the surrounding landscape is dominated by the snow-covered peaks of the Eiger, Monk, and Jungfrau mountains.
Interlaken is the ultimate playground for winter enthusiasts. It serves as the gateway to the vast Jungfrau ski region, offering hundreds of kilometers of pristine slopes for skiers and snowboarders of all levels. But the adventure doesn't stop there. Imagine the thrill of paragliding, soaring silently through the crisp alpine air with a bird's-eye view of the snow-dusted town and the glistening lakes below. Or perhaps a winter kayak tour on the serene, icy waters of Lake Brienz, offering a unique and peaceful perspective of the towering mountains reflected on the surface. For a classic Swiss experience, the train journey to Jungfrau Joch, the top of Europe, is an absolute must. This cogwheel train climbs steeply through the mountains to the highest railway station in Europe, where you are rewarded with an unparalleled panoramic vista of a world of snow, ice, and rock, including the Aletsch Glacier, the longest in the Alps. After a day of adventure, the town of Interlaken itself offers cozy cafes and restaurants where you can warm up with a traditional Swiss cheese fondue.
Our journey now takes us to the shores of the Baltic Sea, to a city where medieval history and winter charm are perfectly preserved. At number 12 is Tallinn, Estonia. The city's old town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is one of the best preserved medieval city centers in Europe, and in winter it becomes a true fairy tale wonderland. The cobblestone streets, winding alleyways, and ancient city walls are often covered in a glistening layer of snow, making you feel as though you have stepped into a living Christmas card. The heart of Tallinn's winter magic is its town hall square, where Christmas traditions date all the way back to the 15th century. Centered around a magnificent, brightly lit Christmas tree, the market is filled with charming stalls selling traditional Estonian handicrafts, from hand-knitted sweaters and woolen hats to intricate wooden ornaments and scented candles. The air is rich with the smell of gingerbread and hot mulled wine, known locally as glögi. For a breathtaking view of this enchanting scene, climb to the top of Toompea Hill, where viewing platforms offer a panoramic perspective of the snow-covered red rooftops, church spires, and the distant frozen sea. Unlike some of Europe's more famous winter spots, Tallinn still feels like a hidden gem. It's a place where you can wander through historic passages, discover cozy candlelit cafes, and enjoy the festive atmosphere without the overwhelming crowds. Its compact, walkable nature makes it perfect for exploration, offering a budget-friendly yet incredibly rich and authentic winter experience. For our next destination, we venture to the world's northernmost capital, a city that thrives in the dramatic beauty of the long winter nights. At number 11, we find Reykjavik, Iceland. Winter in Reykjavik is a period of striking contrasts. The days are short with only a few hours of daylight, but this twilight world is illuminated by a vibrant city culture and the promise of celestial wonders. The city itself is a hub of cozy cafes, innovative restaurants, and geothermal heated swimming pools where locals gather to socialize and relax. Dominating the city skyline is the magnificent Hallgrímskirkja Church, its unique design inspired by the basalt lava columns found in Iceland's natural landscapes. In winter, its striking form is often silhouetted against a sky painted with the ethereal colors of the aurora borealis. Reykjavik is one of the most accessible places in the world to try and see the northern lights. Numerous tours depart from the city each night, taking you away from the urban light pollution to witness this breathtaking natural spectacle, if the conditions are right. The city also serves as the perfect base for exploring Iceland's other winter wonders. Day trips along the famous Golden Circle route will take you to see the powerful Gullfoss waterfall, partially frozen and glistening with ice, the geothermal area of Geysir with its spouting hot springs, and Thingvellir National Park, where the tectonic plates of North America and Eurasia are pulling apart. And of course, no winter trip to Iceland is complete without a visit to the Blue Lagoon, where you can soak in the milky blue, mineral-rich waters surrounded by a landscape of snow-covered black lava fields, a truly surreal and unforgettable experience.
We return to the heart of Austria for our next destination, a city where classical music, Baroque architecture, and festive cheer combine to create a symphony of winter beauty. At number 10 is Salzburg. The birthplace of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Salzburg's artistic soul is ever present, but in winter, the city takes on an even more enchanting and romantic quality. The entire city looks like a scene from a snow globe, with the mighty Hohensalzburg fortress perched high on its hill, standing sentinel over the snow-dusted domes and spires of the old town below. Salzburg's Christmas markets are among the most beautiful and traditional in Europe. The main market, held in the cathedral and residence squares, is a magical affair. The warm glow of countless fairy lights illuminates the Baroque facades as you wander through stalls selling handcrafted ornaments, nativity figures, and local delicacies like roasted almonds and gingerbread. The sound of carolers and brass ensembles echoes through the squares, creating a truly festive atmosphere. For fans of the sound of music, seeing the film's iconic locations such as the Mirabell Gardens and Nonnberg Abbey covered in a blanket of snow is a truly special experience. For a breathtaking alpine view, a cable car ride up the nearby Untersberg mountain is a must-do. From the summit, you are rewarded with a panoramic vista of the snow-covered city and the surrounding Bavarian Alps, a view that is nothing short of spectacular. Salzburg perfectly captures the cozy, traditional spirit of an Austrian Christmas, making it an unforgettable winter escape. Our journey now takes us to a mountain range so unique and breathtaking that it has been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. At number 9, we explored the dramatic, jagged peaks of the Dolomites in Italy. Unlike the more rounded mountains of the Alps, the Dolomites are characterized by their pale, vertical rock faces that seem to explode out of the landscape, creating a dramatic and cinematic backdrop that is simply unparalleled, especially in winter. This region is a skier's paradise, part of the enormous Dolomites superski area, which offers over 1,200 kilometers of slopes on a single pass. World-class resorts like Val Gardena provide endless runs for all skill levels, from gentle, sun-drenched slopes to the legendary Saslong World Cup downhill course. The lift infrastructure is state-of-the-art, and you can spend days exploring interconnected valleys without ever skiing the same run twice. One of the most famous experiences is the Sella Ronda, a spectacular ski circuit that takes you around the colossal Sella Massif, offering constantly changing views and charming mountain huts, or refugios, where you can stop for a delicious Italian lunch and enjoy the vibrant après ski scene. But the magic of the Dolomites in winter isn't just for skiers. The iconic Lago di Braias, a stunning emerald lake in summer, can freeze over, creating a vast, silent expanse of ice surrounded by towering, snow-covered peaks, a truly awe-inspiring sight. Whether you're carving down a perfect piste, snowshoeing through silent forests, or simply sipping a hot chocolate while watching the sunset paint the pale peaks in shades of pink and orange, a phenomenon known as Anrosadira, the Dolomites offer an unforgettable and visually stunning winter experience. We travel now to the Alsace region of France, to a village that seems to have been built from gingerbread and candy. At number 8 is Colmar, a place so picturesque it feels like you have stepped directly into the pages of a fairy tale. This charming village, with its winding cobblestone streets and canals, is famous for its incredibly well-preserved half-timbered houses painted in a rainbow of pastel colors. In winter, this storybook setting becomes even more magical. The area known as Petite Venise, or Little Venice, is particularly enchanting, with its colorful houses lining the banks of the Loch River. When decorated with festive lights and dusted with snow, the scene is utterly captivating, reflected beautifully in the still, cold water. Colmar actually hosts several Christmas markets, each with its own unique character, nestled into the town's small squares. As you wander from one market to another, you're enveloped in the warm, spicy scent of Weinschot, or hot mulled wine, and the delicious aroma of local Alsatian treats. The markets are renowned for their high-quality artisanal crafts, making it the perfect place to find unique, handcrafted gifts. The entire town is dedicated to creating a festive atmosphere, with elaborate decorations and lights adorning nearly every building. Its proximity to other charming Alsatian villages, like Strasbourg, makes it an ideal base for a Christmas market hopping adventure. Colmar in winter is a dream for photographers and romantics alike, a place where every corner turned reveals another postcard-perfect scene. Our journey continues to a city of 100 spires, a place where history, art, and a fairy tale atmosphere converge on the banks of the Vltava River. At number 7 is Prague, the capital of the Czech Republic. In winter, Prague's legendary beauty takes on a mystical, almost Gothic feel. The city's famous spires and rooftops are often dusted with snow, and a cold winter mist frequently rolls in from the river, shrouding the iconic Charles Bridge and its statues in an ethereal haze. The heart of Prague's winter celebration is the Old Town Square. Dominated by the magnificent Gothic spires of the Church of Our Lady Before Teen and the intricate astronomical clock, the square hosts one of Europe's most famous Christmas markets. A colossal Christmas tree stands in the center, glittering with thousands of lights, while the surrounding wooden stalls sell everything from traditional Czech glass ornaments to handcrafted wooden toys. The air is thick with the sweet cinnamon scent of tredelnik, a spiral-shaped pastry roasted over an open flame and dusted with sugar. You absolutely have to try it. Crossing the misty Charles Bridge at dawn, with the silhouettes of the statues lining the balustrade and the majestic Prague Castle complex glowing on the hill above, is an unforgettable experience. The castle itself, a vast complex of palaces, churches, and gardens, offers stunning views over the snow-covered city. Despite the cold, Prague in winter is incredibly romantic, offering cozy cellar pubs, classical concerts in historic churches, and river cruises that provide a unique perspective of the city's illuminated landmarks. We now ascend high into the Swiss Alps to a village that sits in the shadow of the world's most iconic mountain. At number 6 is Zermatt. This isn't just a ski resort, it's an alpine paradise defined by the breathtaking pyramid-shaped peak of the Matterhorn, which towers majestically over the town. The village of Zermatt itself is completely car-free, which really adds to the pristine atmosphere. The only sounds you'll hear are the gentle hum of electric taxis and the cheerful chatter of visitors from around the world. Zermatt offers some of the best and most reliable skiing in the world, with slopes that cater to every ability, from gentle beginner runs to challenging off-piste adventures. One of the most incredible experiences is taking the Gornergrat Railway, Europe's highest open-air cogwheel train. The journey itself is spectacular, winding its way up the mountainside, but the view from the summit is absolutely out of this world. You're surrounded by a 360-degree panorama of 29 peaks over 4,000 meters high, including the magnificent Matterhorn and the vast Gorner Glacier. For a different kind of thrill, Zermatt also boasts fantastic toboggan runs and opportunities for heli-skiing for the ultimate adrenaline rush. The village is a charming blend of rustic wooden chalets and luxurious hotels, offering world-class dining and a sophisticated yet relaxed atmosphere. Whether you are an avid skier seeking the ultimate alpine challenge or simply someone who wants to breathe in the pure mountain air and gaze upon one of nature's greatest masterpieces, Zermatt offers an unparalleled winter experience. Our journey now takes us to a place of serene, almost mythical beauty, a jewel of Eastern Europe that looks like it was plucked from a Ghibli film. At number 5 is Lake Bled, Slovenia. The scene is iconic and instantly recognizable. A crystal clear emerald green lake, a tiny storybook island with a church steeple peeking through the trees, and a medieval castle clinging dramatically to a cliff edge, all framed by the snow-capped peaks of the Julian Alps. In winter, this already stunning landscape transforms into a tranquil wonderland. The summer crowds are gone, replaced by a deep sense of peace and quiet. The lake is often shrouded in a delicate morning mist, and the surrounding trees are coated in a layer of frost or snow, creating a scene of pristine, monochromatic beauty. A traditional Pletna boat can still row you across the still, icy water to Bled Island, where you can climb the 99 steps to the church and ring the wishing bell, its chime echoing across the silent lake. The medieval Bled Castle, perched high above, offers the most breathtaking panoramic views of the lake and island below. Exploring its museum and courtyards feels like stepping back into a forgotten age. For those seeking more active pursuits, the area around the lake offers beautiful hiking trails, and the nearby Vintgar Gorge can be a spectacular sight, with its waterfalls frozen into magnificent ice sculptures. After a walk around the lake, be sure to warm up in a local cafe and indulge in a slice of the famous Bled cream cake, a delicious local specialty. Lake Bled in winter is a destination for those seeking tranquility and picture-perfect scenery. For our next destination, we travel to the dramatic western coast of Norway, to a city where unique architecture meets the raw beauty of the fjords. At number 4 is Alesund. What makes Alesund so special is its stunning Art Nouveau architecture. After a devastating fire in 1904, the entire town was rebuilt in this ornate style, resulting in a harmonious cityscape of turrets, spires, and intricate carvings. When these beautiful buildings are dusted with snow and reflected in the surrounding waters, the effect is simply magical. The city is spread across several islands, giving it a unique maritime character. You've got to climb the 418 steps to the summit of Mount Oxla. From the Fjells to a viewpoint, you are rewarded with an unforgettable panoramic view of the entire city, the surrounding islands, and the majestic Sunnmøre Alps in the distance. In winter, this view is particularly breathtaking, with the snow-covered peaks contrasting with the deep blue of the fjords. Alesund is also the perfect starting point for exploring these world-famous fjords. In winter, you can take a fjord cruise and experience the dramatic, silent beauty of places like the UNESCO-listed Geiranger Fjord without the summer crowds. The crisp air, the deep shadows, and the often frozen waterfalls create a powerful and wild atmosphere. Given its northern latitude, there is also a chance of spotting the northern lights dancing in the sky on clear nights. Combined with its reputation for incredible fresh seafood, Alesund offers a unique blend of culture, history, and natural drama that makes it a truly captivating winter destination. We now venture far north, deep into the Arctic Circle, to a city known as the Gateway to the Arctic and one of the best places on Earth to witness nature's most dazzling light show. At number 3 is Tromso, Norway. During the winter months from late November to mid-January, Tromso experiences the polar night, a period where the sun never rises above the horizon. But this darkness is not bleak. It is filled with a magical ambient blue light and the vibrant energy of a city that comes alive in winter. Tromso's primary draw is, without a doubt, the Northern Lights. Its prime location within the auroral oval means your chances of seeing the aurora here are incredibly high as long as the skies are clear. The city offers countless ways to experience them, from guided bus chases that seek out the best viewing spots to fjord cruises that allow you to see the lights reflected on the water. For an iconic view, take the Fjellheisen cable car to the top of Mount Storstein. From here, you can watch the celestial display unfold over the sparkling lights of the city and the surrounding snow-covered landscape. Beyond the aurora, Tromso is a hub for incredible Arctic adventures. It's also one of the world's premier destinations for whale watching, as vast numbers of humpback whales and orcas gather in the nearby fjords to feed on herring. The experience of seeing these magnificent creatures in their natural icy habitat is truly humbling. You can also delve into the local Sami culture, learning about their ancient traditions of reindeer herding, or explore the stunning Arctic wilderness on dog sledding or snowmobiling excursion. The striking modern architecture of the Arctic Cathedral, its triangular form illuminated against the dark winter sky, provides a perfect symbol for the city that so beautifully blends modern life with wild, untamed nature.
We now arrive at a place so impossibly picturesque that it has become one of the most photographed spots in all of Europe. At number 2 is the lakeside village of Hallstatt, Austria. Tucked away between the shores of a glassy lake and the steep, dramatic slopes of the Dachstein Mountains, Hallstatt is pretty much the definition of a fairy tale village. Its 16th century alpine houses seem to cling to the mountainside, their wooden balconies and steep roofs creating a scene of timeless charm. In winter, Hallstatt's beauty is elevated to an almost dreamlike state. The village is often blanketed in a thick layer of pristine white snow, quieting the sounds and creating an atmosphere of profound serenity. The iconic view from the south of the village, looking back towards the evangelical church with its slender spire, is simply breathtaking, especially when the snow-covered rooftops contrast with the dark, still waters of the lake. The usual crowds of tourists are gone, allowing for a peaceful and intimate experience of the village's magic. You can wander through the narrow, winding streets, take a boat out onto the partially frozen lake for a unique perspective, or take the funicular up to the Hallstatt Skywalk for a jaw-dropping panoramic view from above. Nearby, the Dachstein Giant Ice Cave and the Five Fingers viewing platform offer more incredible alpine vistas and adventures. Hallstatt in winter is a place to escape, to disconnect from the noise of the world and immerse yourself in the quiet, breathtaking beauty of a village that seems to be frozen in a perfect moment in time. And now for our number 1 destination, we journey to the ultimate winter wonderland, a place that is the very embodiment of the season's magic. We are returning to the far north, but this time we're exploring the vast, pristine wilderness of Finnish Lapland. While Rovaniemi is its heart, the true magic of Lapland lies in the endless, snow-covered forests, frozen lakes, and the profound silence of the Arctic that stretches far beyond the city limits. This is a landscape of pure white, where the trees, heavy with snow, bend into fantastical shapes, and the world feels brand new. Lapland offers the quintessential Arctic experience, elevated to its most magical form. Imagine spending the night in a glass igloo, a cozy warm bubble from which you have a front row seat for a chance to see the greatest light show on Earth, the Aurora Borealis, as it paints the entire night sky with its ethereal glow. The adventures here are the stuff of legends. Embark on a multi-day husky safari, mushing their own team of dogs through the silent, snow-laden forests, staying in remote wilderness cabins along the way. Or experience the ancient Sami way of life with a reindeer sleigh ride, gliding peacefully through a landscape that seems untouched by time. The sheer scale of the wilderness is humbling, and the silence is profound. The temperatures can be extreme, often dropping far below freezing, but this only adds to the sense of adventure and the raw beauty of the place. Lapland in winter is more than a destination, it's an immersion into a world of pure, unadulterated magic. It's a place where childhood dreams of a perfect winter come to life, making it, without a doubt, the most beautiful winter place in Europe.